What is up, everybody? I am Steve SVU, and welcome to MMC Showdown PRs. Here we have my co-hosts KennyBot and VinnyEndDragon. Say hello to the people, gents.
We're so here. We're so time to win all the battles because I'm winning MMC this season. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, 100%. Real.
I mean, we'll just have to.
You go ahead. You go ahead. I'll let you.
I just say we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens.
Vinny, when presented against a Mega Obama Snow, what will you
do? So real.
Answer is switch in Gliscor.
Yes, I'll switch in Gliscor. I'm sure that'll work.
So true. Both of these guys are playing in this season. I will not, sadly, but hey, who knows? I might do some good old React content. We shall see. But plenty of familiar faces here. We may see some individuals popping in and out as we're doing this. I'll slowly but surely be getting more and more intoxicated, so we shall see how this all goes. But first up, we have Patrick's team with Claire Kingdras. What do you guys think of this team?
Hold on, taking a drink for my boy real quick.
True, so real.
You gotta honor Patrick.
Yeah, I gotta honor Patrick. I gotta take a drink. I feel like Zygarde is fucking evil.
This team is ridiculous, dog.
Yeah,
this team is broken.
even with that Mega Manectric, Vinny.
Dude, Mega Manectric actually is so good into his team, or so good like.
I hate Mega Man, but like it's like actually the worst Pokemon on his team, which is crazy.
It's so funny with you saying
no. Yeah, you're not gonna say that. You're not gonna say that. There's Ursaring, dog.
I don't know.
I'm hating. Ursaring is not that guy.
Like,
Ursaring
that's kind of glazed. It kind of sucks.
Like, what I would say here is the best thing about, like, granted, this is just hyper-focusing on Ursaring here for a minute, but it is simultaneously, you know, his Spectre answer, but it also can be brought as a status absorber within a Violite. Like, anytime that you're afraid of, like, getting burned on, like, a Terra Normal Entei or paralyzed on an Iron Valiant, you can just bring Ursaring just to, like, stop, like, people from statusing you. So that's, like, honestly kind of goated for like your low tier for sure.
It's also a pretty good Dragapult switch in. Like Draco Meteor or whatever, but like it tanks ghost moves. It likes being
all the ghost moves that it has.
Yeah.
All the Phantom Forces.
Low tier, making fun of the low tiers aside, this team is insane. His bulky Pokemon just fuck you up. His fuck you up Pokemon fuck you up hard. Like Entei could be defensive, or it could just bring Choice Band Sacred Fire, and you prepped for Special Valiant. You're cooked. Like, this team is crazy.
I 100%
Jirachi as a Steel
agree.
type is great. It has Wish support. I don't like Overcoil personally, but for a grounded poison on this team, it's great. It's a good Psychic switch in for Iron Valiant. Like, it checks all the boxes. This team's crazy.
1000% agreed. The only thing that, like, I didn't fully clock in once I looked at it is his speed tiers are a little fucky. Like, Mega Man is fast, of course, and the rest of his team isn't exactly slow, but outside of, like, you know, Mega Man just being like uber speed, like his fastest mon is what, like 110?
Valiant.
It's Valiant.
116. Yeah, that's Valiant.
Valiant, but the thing is, right, you have to look at speed tiers in sort of practicality, right? You can't just look at the number.
Yeah.
Zygarde is Dragon Dancing for free all the time. Entei likes choice items on this team. Ogerpon has easy access to Trailblaze. Like, if you have something that you're prepping for like a 120 or 130, it's not the end of the world. You're not just like, oh, well, I'm boxed out in terms of speed.
True.
Yeah.
And, of course, like, this isn't anything to, like, you know, write home about. But there is Rain Dance Overquill, let's be honest, guys.
True, and he does have a rain mode. He actually has a rain mode.
With Ogerpon, yeah.
With Ogerpon,
and Mega Main.
Mega Main. Jirachi likes having fire type moves not kill it.
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
Entei doesn't give a fuck about Rain if it's just gonna Terra Normal E-Speed.
Yeah.
Speaking of E-Speed, that's also the thing Zygarde has, which is not okay.
Zygarde gets
true.
Actually, no, wait, Zydog gets it. Why wouldn't Big Zygarde get it?
Yeah, Big Zygarde is unironically super fucking good. Like, this thing with And the fact that it is a ground type that is not afraid of Corviknight and Skarmory is so freaking good. 100%.
Backup, guys. He just said frick.
Frick.
Uh-oh.
Frick.
Swearing.
And then, of course, like, we gotta mention his Tera Captains, of course. We mentioned it slightly, but Entei is unironically probably one of the strongest Tera Captains that we have available.
Dude, I didn't even know Entei could Tera. I am a low tier hater, but Choice Band Tera Fire Entei is just ridiculous. Like, and it's that people are gonna have to prep for that.
Mm-hmm.
Every week you will have to prepare for the fact
if you don't
that
have a bulky water, you kind of just
Entei.
lose to Patty. And
Yeah,
even
and not
you have
only
a
that,
bulky
too.
water, like
Yep, then Terra Grass is an option, Ogerpon is an option, and even on weeks that Entei, for whatever reason, does not have an amazing matchup, Terra Avalugg is unironically, like, genuinely threatening once you get rid of its ass ice typing.
Yeah, if you make it, I don't know, man. Terra
I
Ice
rock with
better go
Avalugg.
crazy. Terra Ice better go
Avalugg.
crazy.
True, and Vinny, he has an
I mean,
ice type on his
Trick
team. He has an ice
true.
type
He gets points from me.
So what are we thinking for Patty's team, like, rating wise? Like,
That's
I'm thinking,
easy, A.
I'd say A or S, honestly.
I'd say
Here's
high
what
A
I-
for sure.
Yeah, I think A for right now, and I am perfectly okay with moving that up to S as the team progresses, as the team progresses, as the video progresses, and like we get more teams ranked, because I think this is like top 5 for sure.
1000%. Like, Patty
Yeah.
is drafted like probably like a quintessential like MMC team. Like, let's be honest here. Like, this is just a cracked team. Let's be real.
This is just Zygarde instead of Roaring Moon.
It's also just like all the
Yeah.
Pokemon I don't like, which is funny.
Yeah, but when you throw them all together, Vinny's like,
Actually, I'm an Entei enjoyer.
Speaking of quintessential MMC teams, let's take a look
Oh,
at
God.
Renegade's team here.
Ew.
Dude, I think this is one of the few teams that could genuinely rival Patty's, like, in terms of just like fuck you energy.
The thing is that the defensive Pokemon are very like. I feel like if one of the defensive Pokemon gets broken, like in a battle, like he's just very badly off.
I
Because-
just personally feel like Patty's team is more versatile than this team. Not to say that this team is bad, just like if we're comparing the two. Like
Yeah,
Like,
I
in
definitely
terms
agree.
of, I mean, he's got
think
like
that-
Intimidate Arcanine and stuff, but
And Tera
The same
Arcanine
thing-
is
the
really
same
strong
thing-
still.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the thing is that Arcanine is just like a little bit worse of a Terranormal E-Speeder than Entei. Like,
yeah.
What, like,
Entei
it's
has
better
115
defense.
attack, Arcanine has 110 attack. It can still do the job, you know?
Mhm.
Like, it gets shit done. And,
No, and on
it
top
has-
of all that too, its ability is better with Intimidate, and it can do other shit outside of just Terranormal E-Speed. Like, you can run like bulky sets. Yes, it can heal
yeah.
itself. It's unironically like fairly damn good.
So I gotta say, one of my problems with this team, is that it's in twofold. One, I personally do not really like Sandy Shocks. Like, I don't really. It's
He's a
not
hater.
doing what
He's
it
a
needs to do on
hater,
this
chat.
team. Which the reason why I say that is because Sandy Shocks is one of your only oppressive special threats aside from Dragapult. And so I don't like running like Choice Specs Dragapult every single week, running special Dragapult. You'd rather be running physical, and you have Mega Lopunny to pair with it, and it's just like, oh, well, what physical Pokemon walls both of them? Well, you need Dragapult to be a special answer sometimes. You need it to be a Specs machine. And I don't think Sandy Shocks could fulfill that role. It's too slow. It doesn't hit hard enough.
Mhm.
That's one of my problems, is I feel like you run up against, like, I want to not say my own Pokemon for the sake of it. I don't know, Toxapex? Yeah, Toxapex is a good example. Physical
Yeah, like-
Toxapex. Like, what are we doing, you know?
this team has a very hard time breaking Toxapex in particular, I feel. Like, it has one Pokemon to do that, you know?
Mhm.
But, I do see how Vinny's saying that the offense is very, like, one-dimensional seeming. I feel like the team is naturally going to struggle if either Pult or Megalop get dropped. Like they get knocked out before they get to like put in their work for the battle. I feel like it's going to be very uphill. But I think that Lycanroc midday is slept on. I think that this is a slept on Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't fix the problem I said. It's just a
Yeah.
thing.
I think that it adds more depth to the offense. Like, it's not a special attacker, don't get me wrong, but it is a very hard to predict Pokemon, and it's less. It has Trailblaze. I don't think this one gets Tough Claws, does it?
No, it does not. It gets
no. That's only
Midnight,
Dusk,
right? Or
no, it's Dusk.
Yeah.
Lycanroc Dusk is crazy, but midday, like, it still gets close combat. It still gets Stone Edge, Excel Rock. Like, Tera Rock isn't inviolable on Lycanroc midday.
Yeah, like, what I would probably say here personally is I would personally like to see like a special attacking Tera like option rather than the Lycanroc. Personally, I do agree with you. I do like the Lycanroc midday, but I do think a special Tera Captain to help complement Arcanine I think could help a lot.
Hear me out. You can feasibly run a special Tera Arcanine in the form of Tera Fire Burn Up.
True.
I mean,
so true.
that's a set.
That is.
It's a real set, but
yeah.
I mean, it might win something if someone's underprepared.
But now
I wouldn't really
ruin the cook.
Yeah, and now everybody's gonna be
sauce.
ready. Everybody's gonna put an assault vest on their water type. This Arcanine's never gonna get a single kill in its life.
No.
But if I were going to be fully honest on like what things I would probably change about the team, I would probably say like reorganize the Lycanroc, Drapion, Milotic, and Wailord, and maybe try to change up those a little bit. Like, you already have your grounded poison with Galarian Weezing. You don't exactly need Drapion. Like, you could get a different dark type. And
Absolutely.
Then Milo is solid, but I think you could get a better value water type out of it, and then you can fill out your the rest of your team a little bit better. Even if you wanted to keep Milo, I can completely understand that, but then even like Lycanroc, Drapion, Wailord, I think you could reorganize those mons a little bit better. But otherwise, I think this is a solid B.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. We've shit on this team a lot, but I actually still think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's still a very good team.
It's got the syndrome.
Wait, I just realized
top 6.
That's IHLP,
really
right?
Yeah, this is IHLP. His old account got hacked.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, hold on. That's a familiar logo. What's happening here?
Yeah.
He stole it.
The thing is that like Wailord, like, it's just here because you need a 10th Pokemon, you know?
Yeah,
like, it would be better.
I mean, you already have Milo. Like,
exactly. I do think that this team is not bad, but I feel like, what Steve said, like, consolidating those three, like getting a better dark type, and then I don't know.
In terms of like Specs Machine dark types, like Jugulis is still on the board. Who else?
I mean,
there?
that means
like,
that he probably have to pick like 2 1 or 2 pointers. But 14 points is a decent enough like chunk for 3 Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, especially
like,
if you're like especially if you're still fine with like drafting a 1-pointer and just like changing out your 1-pointer Wailord for something that doesn't like just do what Milotic does.
I'm about to say there are some 1-pointers that are like usable, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm the 1-pointer
goal.
guy.
Wailord's just Milotic with like
He's
just
fat.
HP, everything else down, and now congrats, you have Water Spout and no recovery.
And no speed, so you're gonna be firing off like half HP Water Spouts anyways.
It's okay. It might hit 328 if it's lucky with a Choice Scarf.
True. All right. So yeah, I think B is fair for right now. I don't know where in B it might end up in. I think it just sort of depends where the other teams line up. But I do think that this is just a very solidly B tier team.
Uh-huh.
But Now we're gonna
Alright,
talk about the
now-
funny man over here.
Get a load of this buffoon.
Get a load of this
11-point
guy.
team.
Wait,
unironically,
was he
I kinda
given
like it?
What was he given an extra point to get?
Maybe
No,
he
it's
was.
110 points. So it's 10
Yeah,
11
but he
points,
has
right?
10, 11 pointers. Do math, Kenny.
Oh, dude, I'm so stupid. I thought he needed 111. I don't know what I was like.
What I find hilarious is the fact that he drafted a team of 11 pointers, so that means he has no Tera Captains.
True.
Yeah, no Tera Captains is really funny.
So
I still think the team's solid though.
I
It's
think
not
it's solid.
bad. The problem is that when you have only 11 pointers, you lose out on the big fuck all 150 plus stat Pokemon that exist in the other tiers. Like your speed tiers are like Speed Boost Scolipede and Mega Pidgeot, right? Like your defense is Snorlax and like Swampert and Metagross, right? Like
Yeah.
solid Pokemon, but nothing that's like no win condition, I feel like.
He has a Sylveon.
Aside from like weakness policy Metagross and like Calm Mind Sylveon, but again, those take momentum, they take time. They're not just something you can slap a choice band on and win the week.
Terrakion.
Yeah. The thing
Even
is,
Terrakion, I'm like,
no, Terrakion. I think Terrakion's a suitable win condition. The thing is that it really sucks. Is that thing's gonna want to have a choice scarf so often because the gap
On this
between
team,
108 to 135. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, that hurts.
I definitely agree. Like everything on this team is solid. Like nothing on this team is objectively bad.
Savali is.
I knew you were gonna fucking pipe up with the Valley. I knew it.
I was gonna
I
say
like
Tapu
both of my
Bulu,
bones.
but
No, bro, don't
It's,
hit on my goat.
It's
but
I'm
like
not a Bulu hater.
so, the thing I will say about Silvally is at least he can like bring any type that he wants. Like granted that
Yeah, then they all die.
that uses up a Terra that uses up an item slot, sure. But like
Congratulations, you brought the type that resists me. I still kill you. Like Savali
how much
isn't
does
good.
Toad School do to Silvally, Vinny?
I guarantee you, Toad School with 10 can kill. 10
Vinny,
hits on Toad
Vinny,
School can kill.
Vinny, when Silvally Ice shows up to the function.
On Terra Water, loser. Get spored.
Trailblade.
You know, that's fair. Actually, Savali gets Trailblaze. It does get Trailblaze.
Everything gets Trailblaze.
It doesn't one-shot, though.
Nah, Breloom doesn't get Trailblaze. Free my
Actually,
home.
wait.
Bloom doesn't
Actually,
get
wait.
Trailblaze?
Actually, wait,
No.
never mind. Silvally does not get Trailblaze because it is
Hot.
not in Gen 9.
Loser. This
I
Pokemon
forget.
sucks dick. Anyway, I'd say I'd put this around like C, maybe low B if we're being generous.
I would probably say C just to like have something in C because I feel like sometimes in these tier lists we can be a little too nice. Like if nothing else,
You guys could be nice. I am not one of those individuals.
True. I do think C is definitely fair for this team. Like as so far as from what I have seen, it is definitely below like IHLP and Patty so far. We can always move it up or down depending on how the other teams line out, but I think despite how much I respect the team, I think it definitely has a lot more flaws objectively than the other teams do.
Yeah, the thing is that like it's just very underwhelming, and also the removal on this team is
Defog, Mega Pidgeot.
Oh wait, yeah, no, it's Defog, Pidgeot, Defog, Galarian Moltres, and Defog Silvally.
Yeah.
You don't have a single Rapid Spinner, which I'm not a fan of.
It's Gen 9, power creep is real. You can't build a team of only 7 out of 10s, man. Like, that's just kind of how it is.
Or you can, it's just like they have to be worse so then they can Terra.
True.
Okay. And now let's rank this top 6 team here real quick.
Dude,
Dynamic
I thought this team was so cool and interesting, and then I got traded Iron Moth, and I was like, no, it's like every other E-Terrain team now. I thought it was so cool, and now it has Iron Moth, and I'm sad.
You want to know the absolute funniest part about this? I am 100% going to put Drees on blast here. He was on his hands and knees begging for 24 hours. Not 24 hours. It was closer to like 10, but like 10 to 12 hours begging Wolf for this Iron Moth. Like, genuinely got him to the point where he was like, fine, I will trade you the fucking Iron Moth. Just leave me alone.
Dude, yeah, like Drees started like licking his feet and everything. It was crazy.
I mean, he did try to bribe him with a lot of interesting tactics. I have the screenshots.
So, honestly, I feel like this is kind of the opposite of IHLP's team. Where's the choice bander? Halucha with Unburden? Like,
Wait, no, pause. You said unburdened choice band Halucha. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. It can't be a choice bander.
We'll just run Choice Specs Iron Moth.
Just run choice band Zygarde 10.
What if they bring 4 Assault Vest Pokemon? Like,
The Iron
10.
Moth does not give a fuck about Choice Specs Iron Moth does not give a fuck about AV, bro. He just runs fucking Fiery Dance, boom, he got a boost. Okay, guess I'm dead.
Ground type move.
We're losing our minds over this team. We can comfortably say that this is probably the best team in the league, I think.
Probably the single
I
most
wouldn't say
oppressive
that.
team. I would probably say this is probably the most
I'd still put
oppressive
Patty's team above it personally.
I disagree there. I disagree there heavily.
I do kind of disagree. Like, I can understand the point. Like, I feel like it is a bit of a matchup fish in some cases, but the matchup is severely in Drees' favor. Like,
yeah,
you have to prep for all these like top 6 mons, and then like all of a sudden, like randomly in a matchup, he could just bring like a random ass like fucking
Last Resort Kamala.
True, last resort Kamala or something to like just.
Vinny knows a lot about Bronzong.
True.
All right, buddy.
Bronzong and Sylveon, for that matter.
Oh my god, yeah, wait. Oh, never mind. That's
Well, are you shouting out the most recent video on the VinnyEndDragon channel?
Yeah, go check it out. This will probably be a solid like couple days from now. Good luck getting that algorithm back, pal.
All right, buddy.
Like the second
on my channel. What the hell?
Slap this team an S and slap Patty's team an S too, if that's what we're doing.
I think that this is. I think that Patty's will end up. I do think that Patty's will end up in S regardless, but I think just to keep the thing looking nice, keep it an A for right now.
I was gonna say, Drees would appreciate this. Drees would appreciate this. You have no idea how many arguments we had just because he was like, but the symmetry of the dock, though. Like, bro genuinely lowered like a mon by like a single point. And then, like, everyone was, and we were all like, fuck do you mean? He's like, but the symmetry.
Dear God.
That's how we got fucking King Gambit at 17 points at the start.
Alright.
Yo, Chien Pao legal for the symmetry?
True.
Legion's team. Why is a simultaneously
He has an ice type!
The most Legion team and the least Legion team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This team hurts to look at, but I'm not to say that I think it is bad, but I am just looking at it and I am like, where is your ground resist?
Bikeable, exclusive.
I mean,
okay. They have flyers. They have flyers.
Like,
but the thing is, they don't have a natural ground resist that wants to tank ground moves. Ogerpon is the Pokemon you switch in on Earthquake. There's an issue happening here.
I can understand it for sure, especially considering that three of his top 4 are all weak to ground. Like, I can definitely understand that. And also, he is a cringe boulder user, so I gotta say
I've
that
never
for
used
sure.
it.
I'd
I think
argue
Boulder's cool, but I've never used it.
I'd argue 4 out of 4 of his top mons can be weak to ground.
Yo, Zen mode mentioned.
True. That is so true. Especially considering that he will be prepping with you guys. I know for a fact Kenny will be the devil on his shoulder, getting him to bring.
I am a
fucking
Zen.
belly
Don't even say Kenny, because I am the Zen mode user. I am a big Galarian.
Okay, you might be the
user.
You might bring the Darmanitan to the table, but I bring the crackhead to the table.
That's what I'm saying. Kenny's the one who will be saying, "Bring Zenmode Garmanitan to the fucking matchup where Ice and Fire have the worst fucking like matchup imaginable, and it will somehow fucking work."
Okay, but for genuine talks about this team, I think that the offense is obviously there. Like Raging Bolt, Volt Switch into a Choice Scarf, Galarian, Darmanitan, you're cooked, right?
You can't even
this
deny
shit
it.
is
You can't deny it.
insane.
He can get away with running Banded Garm because he has webs.
True.
I think that Quillfish just isn't really real. Gligar is just way more telegraphed than Gliscor, and especially on this team where you have, like, you're not super decentivized from clicking an ice move. Like, I'm not so convinced on Gligar here. Jellicent's great. I think Jellicent helps fix a lot of your problems. It's a fighting switch in, which you have problems with. Vikavolt is web support, and I get that. It's Terra Steel, so like you can do cool stuff. Paldean Tauros is just not real. No,
I disagree with that.
I
think
think Tera
Paldean
Captain,
Tauros-
I think it can be solid.
Yeah, I think it can put some work in with Terra, specifically with Terra. I do agree that it falls flat without Terra, but it being able to be fairy type and having fire fairy stab, that's kind of a big deal. Like there isn't a Pokemon that has that type yet, and I think it's for a reason. It's because it's gonna be fucking insane.
Also,
I
Kenny,
want to
you
leak
wanna
a
know something?
conversation we had. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead first, Vinny. I'll make this joke afterwards.
I want to leak a conversation I had with Legion, or talking, and I was talking about how bad low tier Terra is because some top tiers that are bulky just don't care, right? And so as a joke, I'm like, wow, nice physical attacker that could Terra, Mega Aggron tanks it. He's like, I've got Terra Fire, Paldean Tauros. That shit does 25%. it's like 25. Choice Band Adamant could do like 40, dude.
That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny.
But that's also just a testament to Mega Aggron, but
so true. Fuck. What was I gonna? You ruined my joke. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Unironically, Kenny, why would Terra Grass on this Paldea Tauros over Flying actually make this team so much better?
No. He's so right. Yeah, no, he's so right.
No, you're
actually.
cooking there. You're cooking there.
Because
you get the ground resist, and then you also have a better means of breaking water types on top of it too.
And the edge situation.
It's also Legion only has 1 rock resist on this team.
That is also true.
Yeah, no, Edgequake kind of fucks him up actually. Dude, imagine like Choice Scarf Garchomp in this team, dude.
Rock Polish Lander Asterion on its way to fucking eat Legion for breakfast.
Even just Lando I in that case. Even Lando I could do that shit.
Like, Choice Scarf Garchomp, or like Garchomp with Scale Shot Swords Dance, dude. Oh man.
Yeah, like as much as I like the pieces of this team, like I am a huge like Terra Vikavolt enjoyer. I do feel like this team, I think, is below IHLP.
I think it's a mid B. I think it's a mid mid B.
Yeah.
The thing is that the team has all of the components of the team are great, except it's just like when you put them all into one, it just is not. It is not.
It's missing some synergies.
Yeah, it's just like missing a lot.
But then again, you will just win a week because you bring Choice Band Darmanitan, so
can't really say that much about that. The team isn't bad. Don't get it twisted. It's just that like the Pokemon themselves don't really work that well with each other.
Yeah,
dude. And if Pincurchin was on this team, oh my god, it would be so much better.
Oh yeah, for the Boulder and Treads, yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, Pincurchin is kind of ass, but at the same time, like,
I'd rather have Pincurchin than Quillfish here. I'd rather have Pincurchin than Quillfish. Straight up.
True. The only issue I would
But then
have
his ground weakness gets worse.
Yeah, well, to be
True.
fair, his ground weakness is already bad because of poison on Quillfish, but still, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would also just like to mention here that I don't know if there's anything he can do about this because I haven't looked at the draft board in a while, but he doesn't have a fairy type.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
I didn't even clock. It's okay. He has Paldean Tauros.
No, but like,
my favorite fairy.
yeah, Draco isn't nice into his team. He's gonna be after running Assault Vest shreds anytime someone's dropping a Draco on him.
Yeah,
It's
or
okay.
Tera Steel Vikavolt, which to be fair is the best of his Tera types and Tera Captains in my opinion, but that's also going to be taken away from like other aspects of his team. Like he's not going to be wanting to run like offensive like Tera Electric very much, or even the spin blocker version with Tera Ghost, because he's going to be forced into Tera Steel.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be forced into Tera Steel a lot to resist rock moves.
Mm-hmm.
Rock moves specifically for Edge Quake.
Yeah.
Either that or ghost types.
Yeah.
I just
a lot
I mean,
of
I
little
agree.
tweaks, just a lot of little tweaks, and I feel like this team could be really, really solid. But even on its own right now, like this team will still like win games. Like it still has a lot of win
Yeah.
potential.
I think if you took Paldean Tauros, Gligar, and Quillfish, and possibly Vikavolt, I don't know. But if like the first three, and then you just traded those out just for like stuff that worked a little bit better for your team, like I think your team would look better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not bad, but I just think that there's room for improvement here. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of a very threatening team, let's look at Justin's team here with the Mega Zam.
Dude, I'm prepping for this team right now. This shit sucks. This shit sucks ass.
Bro, this team is kind of disgusting to look at. If I'm gonna be so real with y'all,
Dude,
The only saving grace is that he doesn't have Indeed, dude.
And also that Shedtail's banned.
True, Shedtail being
Dude,
banned.
if
is also
Shedtail was
massive.
legal, you'd be dead yesterday.
Yeah.
Shedtail into fucking Mega Zam. Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked.
It's so dope.
But yeah, like the fact that his team is entirely like it's I wouldn't say entirely, but super offensive, just minus Ting-Lu and Pecharunt, and then like Vaporeon is there.
It's so
Bellibolt
bulky.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
so, like-
bulky, but it's also bulky offense, dude. Like Alcremie.
Yeah, because you have Zam in the
I love
back.
this team. I love this team so much, dude.
They win the 5v6 stall off, they chip you down, and then Zam comes in and wins.
I feel like
more Scarf Rapid
Cyclizar.
Stretch.
This might be a hot take. I feel like Cyclizar is kind of a useless creature without Shedtail. Like I feel like there's no reason to have Cyclizar.
I don't know.
Like
I kinda got cooked by
it's
today.
a good spinner. I don't know. I feel like it's just I'd rather have a different normal type or a different dragon type.
It can fill roles really well, just because like it spams knockoff, it spams U-turn.
It's really fast.
Click,
Yeah.
it can remove. Like it can fill a lot of different roles, especially considering that its move pool is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a very unique utility mon.
Yeah, which I like because like I feel like the rest of the team is kind of like predictable. Like Mega Zam, Ting-Lu, Pecharunt, Urshifu, Rapid Strike. Generally speaking, you're going to know what those mons do. You don't know what the fuck Cyclizar is going to do. Like
that thing could be Specs. That thing could be AV. That thing could be. I was gonna
Also,
say
shout out
Citrus Berry, but
Ogrepon
that's usually
Cornerstone,
Shedtail.
by the way. Very real. Very cool.
Dude,
Corner Pond is awesome.
people need to stop hating on Ogrepon Cornerstone. This Pokemon rocks.
I haven't.
I didn't even
drafted-
mean to do that. That was fucking awesome. Plus 1 million laughs for the rock pun there.
True. I haven't drafted any other Ogrepon besides Ogrepon Cornerstone, and I have drafted it twice. Like, unironically, this mon is super solid, especially considering the fact that people complain that like the Ogrepons aren't real spike setters. Cornerstone genuinely is because of Sturdy. Like you're guaranteed to get one fucking Spike Up unless your opponent specifically brings an anti-lead with Fake Out. Like Fake Out or like a Scarf, like Icicle Spear Mon or something like that. Like, it's very, like, you're guaranteed to get a Spike Up 90% of the time. And even then, like, if they expect you to go for Spike, boom, you're getting clapped by a U-turn, or boom, you get clapped by an Ivy Cudgel, or a Power Whip, or whatever the fuck Ogerpon wants to click into you. Like, you have to be ready for it, dog.
Yeah, and then also when you could like sometimes go for that fake out over it, he'll just use Spiky Shield and get shit on. You know, like it's just like this Pokemon can do so much.
Yeah, it's super solid, especially on this team. Like, and then like Belly Bolt is unironically like a super huge threat.
Yes. The respect for Belly Bolt. No, you need to sit down. You need to sit down. Belly Bolt is
also,
the goat.
Why didn't you Tera Fletchinder? What the fuck? This is hate.
Genuinely, yeah, he could have, but at the same time.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, when's he ever gonna use Fletchinder?
Yeah, yo, I was gonna say the same.
This is a call out, Justin. Make Fletchinder a Tera Captain and Tera in a battle, or you
bring it to your week against me right now.
True. But
no, he can't do it now because it's not
week
into
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I think this team is A tier. I really like it.
Yeah, this is a very good team. I would put it in A very easily. This is a very solid team.
Are we thinking it's above or below?
I still say below Patty's.
Below Patty's?
I see Patty's team still possibly being an S. So I think that for right now it's like the gatekeeper of A tier. You know.
I can see that. If you want, we could even just do this preemptively. If we could always just do that too.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Perfect. All right. And then next
Ash Ice Claw.
Oh, this is another team that
you stole my Almamola just
Round
to draft
2.
Cricketune? Why?
Ash Ice
I don't
Claw.
like this. I hate this.
Would you have liked it if he drafted Cricketune turn 1 instead of like you do Toad? Yeah, okay.
But no, for real, I actually don't like this team. Like, it's bulky for sure. Like, Almamola Wish support into Clodsire, Tornadus Therion's gonna have Regenerator cores, but like, Hisuian Electro just isn't strong enough to be your only you're not running offensive Tornadus on this team.
Okay, well he has Delphox. He has Delphox.
Delphox is. I am not scared of Delphox.
Hey, I'm not saying to be scared of it or not, but that is a special attacker. It's not quite a wall breaker, but it's a decent special attacker.
Like, aside from Annihilate, there's just not any doers, you know? It's just like there's tons of reactive threats, you know? Like, oh, my opponent has this thing walls it. Oh, my opponent has this, I have this counteract it. But like, when you prep for Ash Ice Claw, it's mainly just like, okay, how do I walk over what they're doing, you know?
How many of my Pokemon learn Taunt?
That's also fair.
I feel like
Kenny,
this team.
You played against Ash Ice, I believe last season. Did you?
Oh no, Ash Ice is a great player.
No, I was just gonna be like, does this not seem like a very Ash Ice Claw team?
Last season, Ice Claw went E-Terrain. So I don't know. I don't really remember any of their teams before.
I don't know why.
The only time I've ever played Ash Ice Claw, I got cooked by a Trick Room Embor, so I don't really...
That is true.
Imagine losing to a fucking Embor, dude.
Like,
dude, it was crazy, dog.
I don't doubt it, but that just sounds hilarious.
I feel like we're all just like hyper focusing in on this team's like stall ability with its defenses, but at the same time, how easily could you see Ash Ice bringing a fucking Choice Band Clodsire, Kenny? Is that not something they would fucking do?
I don't respect it. I'm not prepping for it.
Okay, you don't prep for it, and that's why it gets brought. That's how it works.
Exactly. And also, Vinny, you can't say shit. Fucking Tera Ice Hisuian Electro can sweep your team.
No, it
can't. True.
It literally can't.
But I do. All jokes aside, I do see like where where y'all are coming from. Like, I do feel like Ash Ice can put in some fucking work with this team. Like, I think this team can go the distance. I just feel like objectively, it's not a team that I am like super afraid of just on paper.
Let me say what Steve is trying to
threatening.
say. Ash Ice is a good player, but this team is some ass. That is what Steve is trying to say.
I'm trying to say it in a little bit of a nicer manner, but yes, I can kind of say that. And it is also
very
not
passive.
speaking to.
Although, shout out Mega Altaria. That Pokemon, I like it.
Mega Alt
The thing-
was nearly a champion, but then it got flinched.
The thing is that
Shout out to
the
IHLP.
team, the Pokemon that are strong on this team need setup to be strong, except for Annihilate.
The Goon.
Yeah, Annihilate's good.
Annihilate. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, the thing is, you still need a turn for like Flame Orb. We need to talk about that though. That's an insane threat for a Tera Captain.
Oh, brother.
Tera normal double stab facade, bro. That shit's gonna cook.
Yeah. That's a base 95 speed too. I think. I'm thinking like it's not like that fast, but it's not slow either. Like with Sticky Web, that could possibly sweep a team or two. I don't doubt it.
That is definitely a
I'm not
mon that
convinced.
would sweep Vinny, 100%.
No, what? You think I would lose to a Terra Normal Obstagoon with Mega Aggron?
You
Are you
lost.
insane?
You lost to a Trick Room Embor.
Yeah, that could probably break Aggron. Obstagoon could not.
What everything Vinny's skills purely based on what can or can't be tanked by Mega Aggron.
If you break Chansey or Aggron, then you're a good one.
Does this mon Mega Aggron? That is.
Do
where
they
we're
live
gonna
a hit
be.
from Zacian?
True. Clodsire can.
True.
But anyway, I'd put this team C personally. Above I.
I'd put this team B personally.
Semantics, whatever.
I'd say just to keep things like even, I'd probably put it in high C, and then we can move it up like to bottom of B. Like,
Yo, I like
depending on
high
how
C.
things go. True. High C's a fucking go-to drink, brother. Speaking of drink, time for drink.
I'll drink to that.
You both.
Tasty. Okay. Oh, that's my Discord. Oh, that's my OBS.
This guy even freaking know how to make freaking YouTube videos? God.
No.
Imagine your OBS not recording Discord audio. That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be
It
so
never happened to
awkward.
me.
It'd be so awkward if we lost like 30 minutes of footage because OBS wasn't working. That'd be so strange, right, Vinny?
It would be. Anyway, Cran.
True.
Um,
I did turn your
I
guys'
like this
volume
team.
down a little bit because it was kind of peaking at my OBS just a little bit. I think
I was-
that's just
sorry,
because
I
you guys are loud.
I was getting a little rowdy there. I got a little bit of that drank in
Can
me.
we discuss how
True.
goated Cran's team is?
Dude, this
I
team,
hate Mega Gallade, but I do agree. This is a very Cran team.
Mega
I
Gallade
rock.
gets too much hate. Yes,
It doesn't get enough.
yes, Gallade is stronger with Life Orb Sharpness. I don't want to hear it. It has 110 speed. That thing's fast as balls.
I wouldn't call
Balls.
110 fast as balls.
Okay, it's not fast as balls, but it's okay for it having like a
Without an
160.
item?
For it having like a 165 attack stat, like 110 is pretty good.
It's fair. Anyway, Spec, the thing is like the things that wall Spec get broken by Gallade, Hisuian Samurot's a good hazard setter and just randomly slap a scarf on it. And then your defense is great. I rock with like defensive Rillaboom, Moltres, and then Gudra. Slurpuff
Yeah.
gets webs. Like
love
this
Slurpuff.
just checks all
Gets-
the boxes.
Slurpuff
love
gets
this guy.
Wish. I was gonna draft Slurpuff and then I got it stolen from me, so then I drafted a Abomasnow.
Also,
Also,
shout out for having an ice type.
True.
True.
Cryogonal.
That's a decent spinner. I'm not one for Firewater Grass Cores, but I really like these three Pokemon in tandem with each other.
I agree.
I 100% agree. Also, shout out to King Kryptonate for absolutely making us so scared shitless of Slurpuff that we Terra banned it.
Shout out that guy.
Shout out.
That's
shout
my
outs.
goat.
When he fucking, like,
I lost to King
Pi-
Kryptonite the other day.
Yeah,
It was very tragic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what.
this thing.
Hence
This thing
the
went,
Bronzong jokes.
and the Sylveon jokes. But yeah, Tera Slurpuff unironically was so fucking broken, bro. That thing was evil, and it was like 5 points too. That thing was absolutely mental. But yeah, Cran's team. I'm not a fan of Mega Gallade, but considering the fact that it's 16 points, I will forgive it. People who rate this thing at the same level as Spectrier, Dragapult, and Iron Valiant, you guys are cringe. You guys are awful.
I'm gonna be honest. Now that I've used it, I don't think this thing is better than Mega Medicham.
Exactly.
Like I'd rather use Mega Medicham.
That's my point. Mega Medicham is just simply better, and it's also in the same point tier as Mega Gallade, but regardless.
And the same typing.
Yeah, it's basically the same Pokemon, except it can't agility, and instead will just Trailblaze.
Anyway, I think this is B, like high B.
I would
That's
probably
what I'd say.
I'd say high B, low A. This is a very good team.
Let's put it in low A. Symmetry.
I don't know. There's still a D tier that's got some stuff we need to put into it.
All right,
I'm gonna be extra harsh on the next
put Vinny's team in D.
Bob-on Toad School, yeah.
All right, buddy.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, no, it's
this
team is fucking horrifying.
Oh no, we can't put this team in D.
No, definitely not this team in D. Definitely not this one. I'm not playing this season, and yet I have fear of this team.
I am just glad there's not a rain setter on this team, because
True.
yeah, it does negatively affect Ogerpon Hearthflame, but holy fuck, Palafin and Kilowattrel in the rain, I would be trembling in fear.
I 1000% agree. And the fact that like Landorus Therian is still super fucking good in Nat decks. Galarian Slowking is like the Pivotmon.
This
Like-
team has so much momentum. Palafin is so good with momentum. It's so filthy. This is such a good team.
You get Palafin in every time for free. You've got so many. You got Volt Switch on Kilo. You got U-Turn on Lando. You got Chili Reception on Galarian Slowking, and you clicking all of them.
And you know what, Steve? Guess what?
What? Chicken butt?
Chicken butt! I fucking got your head!
You got me.
On film.
Oh
too.
my god, in 4K.
I did call it out though, so I don't feel as embarrassed.
No, you're getting ratioed.
So true. Like and subscribe.
But anyway,
this team is subscribe if he
crazy.
got you too.
Like and subscribe if I fucking got you. My brain powers.
Scrafty is a bit of a weird Tera.
No,
No,
Scrafty is the
no.
goat. I love Scrafty.
Oh my god, dude. You guys are gonna hype up Tera Catter.
Oh my god.
He cut out,
Yeah, he did in fact cut out.
but I'm assuming he meant Caterpie. And
I
you know
think-
what? Terra Electric Electroweb kinda heat.
You know what I think?
saying?
You know what I think, Kenny? I think he's just coping with his 5 points of Terra used.
It's okay. I'm gonna Terra Bug String Shot him.
True, he
Alright,
will.
okay.
Like even Caps' low tiers are solid. Like Miltank does like a solid enough job of
Doesn't
like
that get Wish?
I think it does get Wish. I'm not 100% sure, but like
I'm checking.
even if it doesn't, like Miltank just does its role as like, you know, a standard normal type that beats Spectrier. Decidueye is like okay, like it's a spin blocker, so I get it. Mr. Rhyme is kind of ass, but at the same time, like it's an ice type with freeze dry. It can rapid spin. Like
It's got
has
slow
its
support.
role.
Yo, they'll
Like,
give this thing
Slowking.
freeze dry, but not a literal fucking icicle legendary Pokemon that's the coldest fucking thing on Earth.
What
All
mod
I'm
is this?
saying. Regice.
Regice.
Oh, Regice. Yeah.
No, you're asking not to say Reggie Ice. Take that back.
Whatever, dog.
No.
It's
Reggie Ice.
Regis. I don't care.
Regis.
Regis.
That's what I'm
Alright.
calling him now.
But
I'm
yeah.
calling him Regis.
But true, yeah. The Galarian, Slowking, Chili Reception synergy with Mr. Rhyme is unironically kind of solid. And
Doesn't
even like
Rhyme
the Terra,
get Veil?
it does get veiled. No, it gets screen cleaners. It might get veil too. I don't remember. But I know its ability is screen cleaners, which basically gets rid of screens, so it's not even.
It gets rid of screens on switching. Yeah.
One sec, I fucked with the dock for a second. There we go. It's fixed.
Alright.
And also
It does
Tera
not.
Ice Kilowattrel synergy there, especially with Weather Ball too. Like you don't even have to run whatever the fuck. Yeah, you don't even have to run Tera Blast. You run just a simply better Tera Blast.
Yeah.
Like, unironically, this team is really fucking good. I feel like it even has contention to be an S, but I could probably see it being top of A.
I say A. Yeah, I don't know. I'd still say it's worse than both the teams in S, but
do we think it's
really
like
good.
top of A, like above Justin's team with
Yeah,
the Mega Zam
yeah.
Ting Lu team?
Yeah, I think so.
I could
think
concur.
Okay.
I concur.
I concur.
Wow.
Shit. I could like
used the
smell.
whole-
I could
I used the
smell the
7th
nerd
grade
emoji from here.
I used a 7th grade vocabulary term. And I'm getting roasted.
True. Because you deserve it. Now it's Forza's team here. And now we see who got the Indeedee team.
Yeah, I rock with this team, but not heavy.
I want to
thing
hear your
is-
guys' thoughts because I also have thoughts of my own. So
I
I'm
think
curious.
that this team, its biggest issue is the speed tiers. It goes from 100 to Sneasler. I'm not saying 120 because Sneasler is its own like enigmatic speed stat.
because of
Unburdened,
Unburdened,
you have
yeah.
psychic terrain
Unburdened.
stuff.
Yeah. So the thing it's kind of like unfair to judge. So realistically, everything that's over 100 that could run a special or an attacking boost like nature instead of a speed has such a huge leg up on everything on this team.
Mhm.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be greedy and run Adamant or Jolly into this team. Or Jolly. Adamant and Modest Pokemon into this team because they don't really have a negative, like...
They don't have a reason not to do so.
Yeah, they don't have a reason not to do so. Like...
The only fast thing I'm worried
Raikou is
about
an example. Raikou is an example. Gets to get away with running Modest. And like that a Modest Life Orb Raikou. Like look at this team. That does damage.
Mhm.
Like like that's just as like one example. Like obviously
Yeah.
Forge like don't get me wrong. This Pokemon or this team has like great defensive Pokemon. Celesteela and Rotom Wash are like all-time goats for like defensive mons. Florges, that's a great mon right there. I think that gets Wish.
Yeah, Florges his wish.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it also just gets synthesis too. Like it gets tons.
well,
of
yeah,
damage.
true. But the thing is that Wish is important because
Well, yeah, it kills everybody else.
yeah, Celesteela and Rotom Wash can't really heal themselves very well, but having a Wish support makes it so that those Pokemon just last literally forever, and it's not fair.
Mhm. I 1000% agree.
Does Froslass get Rapid Spin?
No.
No.
I was trying to think. Yeah, removal on this team's a bit weird then.
Bramble.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, wait,
Bramblegast
Bramble.
and Rotom.
Yeah.
And Rotom Wash being forced to run Defog is not something that's fun. But the thing
Especially
is that if
considering
you have
the
a
fact
Rapid
that
Spinner,
Defog-
you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
Kind of get away with it.
Defog does get rid of terrain, and probably what I would say is just the thing that I noticed the most looking at this team is the fact that, like, you guys were mentioning the speed tiers, but it's also the fact that it's a psychic terrain team that isn't forcing people to really want to, like, get rid of the terrain. Like, sure, yeah, like, Sneasler being able to boot, like, proc its Unburden is, like, a reason to get rid of it, but at the same time, like, kind of the benefit is loading up with a bunch of high speed tier mons that can really threaten you, so you're forced to run priority, which then in turn gets blocked by the terrain. So it really makes you want to get rid of the terrain, which then in turn lets you get more free turns to do whatever the fuck you want. This team doesn't really have that much, considering the fact that Sneasler is the main thing that's going to be using the terrain outside of Indeedee itself, which I will say, Tera Psychic Choice Specs Indeedee, 2-hit KO, especially defensive Corviknight. Let me just say, like, that thing does big fucking damage. But, like, outside of that, I don't think it synergizes too well. I think if you consolidated a lot of these mons together a little bit more, like, you don't need the full 11 points. I think if you just consolidated some of them, maybe like tried to focus a little bit more on synergies, maybe things could turn out right. I just feel like it's a little too balanced to the point where it's going to be like getting taken advantage of in a way.
Yeah.
One of my problems with this team, and it's something that I encountered when I just went up against another Psychic Terrain team with Sneasler and like this stuff, is you don't really have options if someone's abusing your own Psychic Terrain against you. You have a few Steel types, but you don't switch in Chi-Yu. Like, it's a Dark type, you don't switch it in. And if there's a Psychic Fighting type, a Psychic Fire type, like, if you... a Psychic Electric, like, it's gonna do big damage into you, because Psychic boosted Psychic moves mean that you're gonna kill with neutral hits, and then the Steel types that resist it, if they have a coverage move that hits you, and 2 shots, you're kind of cooked.
Tell me
like, look at Justin's team. Look at Justin's team and DeForce's team.
Or even then,
like, as an example.
Or even then, I was going to say, look at Mega Gallade into this team.
Yeah, like Mega Gallade, like, clicks Close Combat on the Steel types, and then clicks Psychic Terrain boosted Zen Headbutt, and boom.
The thing is that your 4 fastest Pokemon are Sneasler, which is good, Frostlash, which is not good, Chi-Yu, which is essentially forced to run a Scarf on this team a lot of the time, and Regigigas.
Yeah.
That
which doesn't count because the boy is in a wheelchair.
Exactly. But the team has issues, but I think it can still work. I think it's not impossible for this team to pick up some big wins. I think that despite the holes in this team, Sneasler is still Sneasler and Chi-Yu is still Chi-Yu.
Yeah. That's sort of where that's what I'm thinking too. I do think that just because of like those pretty glaring weaknesses, it is one of the like least ranked. I just don't know.
Low B, high C. That's what I'd say.
I would probably rank this below Ash Ice's personally. I'd probably say like about here, maybe.
Let me look. Actually, man, I actually don't know. You know, I'd say this team's probably better than Ash Ice Claws.
I'm not 100% sure. It's just mainly because I don't know.
I think it's close though. I'm content with this if you're just gonna leave it like that. But
I think I would rather this just because like I can see a little bit more synergy with Ash Ice's team rather than Forza's. Like the Indeedee Sneasler and then like just everything else. But like I don't think that the I feel like the Aloe Torn like core is a little bit better, especially when you consider like some of their other options with that as well. Like it had like they have really good pivoting options. And like I can see a vision, whereas this I feel like you have to convince me a little bit more. So that makes me be a little bit less objective looking at it, if that makes sense. So that's sort of where I would personally say. And I also for the D tier, I think what we'll end up doing is just like leave it open, and then whoever just happens to end up ranked last will just move down.
Fair enough.
Because like I don't think any teams are like awful. Like looking at all the teams, like I wouldn't.
We don't
say
have anyone like really bad or anything. I'm not.
Yeah, like we have seen really bad players in the past, and no one here is like really, really bad. I feel like any team can win like at least a couple battles. So I feel like, yeah, we're doing it on like a tier list, but at the same time, like don't take any of this personally. It's like this does not reflect you as a player or anything. Like you can still fucking win your games. Like we believe in you. It's just like
I'm trying to win.
True.
I don't believe in anybody except for me.
Real. That is so real. Speaking of winning, let's look at let's look at Jay's team, the resident Araquanid with Tera user.
So I'm very mixed about this team. I think that it's definitely like solid, like, but I'm not really a fan personally.
What's up,
like
guys?
I think
Yo,
back.
Mr.
welcome
Bot.
back. I think there's a lot of conflict. We're talking about Jmon's team now, by the way. I think that there's a lot of conflicting problems. There's so many Pokemon you're just not gonna bring unless they have like a perfect matchup. Like Appleton, Charjabug. Like I don't respect Flygon. Like
Terrible
Donphan and
Flygon,
Muck are
I do
like
not
good,
respect,
but yeah.
Yeah, Flygon needs Tera to really pop off, I think.
Alola Muck is solid, like regular Muck is great, so just Alolan Muck is just that, but more, or even just the same. Donphan is just Donphan. Gengar, kind of mid without Levitate, but at the same time, like, he can still put in work. Infernape, I don't know exactly how much I love Infernape, but I feel like
I'm an Infernape enjoyer, but it's still definitely shown its age. It's solid.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's just like its attacking stats are like 110s, right? Like it's not like insanely high.
It's like 100. It's not even like 110s.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
I'm
it's got
thinking
Iron Fist.
The biggest
Yeah.
issue I have with this team is the speed tier, so I have to say.
True, the speed tiers are a little wank.
Fastest Pokemon being 110 is rough.
Yeah, and like Gengar, like you're not bringing Sticky Web Charjabug. Maybe like one time, but like.
Well, Araquanid gets Sticky Web.
Oh right, yeah, never mind. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
But I feel
and
like
let's be real. You're bringing
Infernape
Terra
is
Water
just-
Araquanid. You're always bringing Terra Water Araquanid.
Infernape's just like it's good as like a secondary option, but it can't be your win condition here, dude. Like
Yeah,
I
the win
say dude, sorry, but
Yeah, the win conditions are like Tarop, Mega Scizor, Hatchera, if
Honestly,
you position it correctly. I think
all of
I
his
think
win
she
conditions
does
Honestly-
are slow.
kinda, but at the same time, Mega Sizz, like, it gets priority, so it's kind of like a mixed bag on that. And like,
Yeah.
and let's be honest, Terapagos, once it gets a rapid spin-off, like, that thing ain't slow at +1. Like, even if you're running Modest, like, that thing is still like outspeeding like 110s at least with at +1.
Easily.
Yeah, and you're getting that +1 easily too, because like you have no reason to just not click rapid spin 90% of the time.
That's fair.
And you also can't deny the fact that Araquanid with Terra can just genuinely threaten Okos on literally fucking everything in the format.
Literally. If you don't have a water immunity on your team, Tera Water Araquanid is a threat, period.
Yeah, Vinny, calc Terra Water Araquanid Surf into Mega Aggron real quick.
Well, okay, that's a special move, but sure, I'll do it. Give me a quick moment. Let me pull up my Aggron calcs, my goat.
But yeah, that's the thing about Araquanid. It can be special or physical, which is why you always have to fear it.
Araquanid, Tera Water. Tera Water, Modest, Water Bubble, Surf does 55 to 65 to a especially defensive Aggron.
To especially defensive, which to be fair is the best set, I will say, for Mega Aggron, so I won't hate on that. But like still, the fact that like that is a genuine wall and it is guaranteed two-shotting like easily, like that means you can't switch it in reliably.
Yeah.
Like
Choice Specs has a chance to kill. If you are 252, Modest, Water Bubble, Tera Water, Choice Specs, Surf has a chance to kill.
yeah, and that is a
Just
respectable
insane.
set. That is a respectable set. Like, and the fact that like, you know, I wouldn't say like all of them, but like just for example, like into Patty's team, like Terra flying then, like with Terra Blast to hit Ogerpon Wellspring at that point, like or just to resist like whatever the frick. I don't even fucking know. But regardless,
Good one.
I can't think properly right now. All I'm saying is Araquanid is a goated Tera Captain, and that is a win condition. Do we agree, folk?
I
It's
agree,
okay.
and I am folks.
True.
It's alright.
Are we thinking like high B, low
I'd say
A?
B. I wouldn't put it above. I like IHL Peace Team more.
I agree.
I don't know if I like Legion's team more. Maybe.
Let me take a quick little look at Legion's team again. Personally, I would put it above Legion's just because, like, yeah, the speed tiers are a pretty big issue. I feel like it can be at least, like, somewhat band-aided with sticky webs from Araquanid, whereas the main issue I have with Legion's team is the fact that I don't really see much synergy, and I feel like the speed tiers are a lot easier to fix on any given basis than the synergies. So I think that's what sort of puts it over the edge, in my opinion. And also, symmetry. And
So
now,
symmetrical.
and now,
I wonder who
Vinny,
this guy is.
it is your turn to yap a little bit before me and Kenny knock you down a peg.
I mean, what else is there really to say? Break Mega Aggron. Also, I drafted Toadschool round 1. Toadschool is a phenomenal, the best one-pointer of all time. Access to Rapid Spin, access to strong physical what the fuck? Access to special defense with Eviolite. It has access to Spore on anything. It's a golden go answer. I love this guy. He's so awesome. And also, I have Gliscor, which means you can put me in F tier. I don't care.
Here
Gliscor.
because you stuttered.
True, so true. The fact that like I kind of respect it just because like you are the most like hyper offense player that I have ever seen, and you drafted a borderline stall team. Like I have to respect it. I do have to respect that. But you know what? I'm gonna let Kenny just like take the floor here and just let him tear you down a little bit before I say my piece.
Okay, so this team gets absolutely fucking destroyed by anything that has both ground and ice type moves.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a
that-
physical attacker, it doesn't. Let it be known.
I don't know, man. I think Mamoswine's gonna chunk that aggron, bro.
Chunk it and then die.
But
Mamoswine, I'd be surprised if Mamoswine can two-shot.
you're talking a big game, but
throw up the calcs. Throw up the calcs right now.
It needs a choice band to two-shot. I'm looking at Adamant, Mamoswine, Earthquake right now on Mega Aggron, especially defensive. Earthquake does 36 to 44.
what the fuck?
That is
And
kinda
that's
insane.
special Mega Aggron. If I do physical Mega Aggron and I put choice band Mamoswine,
Hey Steve, can we ban this guy?
I agree.
choice band Mamoswine does 49 to 58 and body press kills.
Damn.
Interesting. I like how you say body press instead of heavy slam, but it does make sense.
Well, heavy slam does less damage.
Which is funny because it's stab, but yeah. But at the same time, I do also have to mention the fact that like that's HP you're not getting back. Like,
Yes
cool.
I am. I have Clefable.
A Clefable, cool. You're running Wish every single week. Nice. Good luck getting taunted.
Then I just click Moonblast. Clefable has attack.
Yeah, all
Also,
I'm saying is the fact
It has
that
momentum too.
true, it does get. Does it get teleport, or is
It
it?
does.
It does.
It's teleport.
It's Wish Teleport. And it also can Dry Pass.
True, it can in fact do that.
Also,
I'm
if you
just-
try to Toxic it down, it could do Magic Guard.
Yeah. All I'm saying.
I think this team is lacking in the offense department.
Yeah,
Big time.
but I think even Vinny would agree with you on that.
Well, to
This-
be fair, A, that's not its primary objective. B, it can have offense if I want it to, because Weavile should not be disrespected. Weavile can absolutely shred. Skeledirge, if you're passive in front of Skeledirge, just randomly flame charge Torch Song. You have access to like Glamora. Glamora has a fucking like 130 special attack stat. I one-shot Glamora with a fucking against the Gliscor today. Like, and Iron Leaves also has a crazy high attack stat. And Raikou,
But it's an Iron Leaves.
I've never used Iron Leaves, but I don't know why you guys hate it so much. Iron Leaves is strong.
The thing
Iron
is
Leaves
that
strong.
grass and psychic type moves, it's just like not offensively that scary.
True, but it also gets fighting. You love clicking Sacred Sword on this thing.
Why Sacred Sword over close combat?
Just because you don't worry about the defense drops. Grass Psychic is not a great defensive typing. I don't want to get one shit.
Well, I'm just
Bro,
gonna be
you
like,
get-
you're gonna get one shot regardless. Might as well click the stronger move.
Unless it's U-turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say my face when U-turn from a fucking
Caterpie.
thimble one
Okay.
shot.
And then Raikou's a good Volt Switcher. It's a great speed tier for me. It's better than Mega Manectric. And then Tatsugiri is a water immunity. It's got access to Tera types, which, you know, it's fine. It's a Rapid Spinner too. It's cool.
I personally
I think
probably would
that
have gone with.
Tatsu being you.
No,
Or
you
you
go
go,
ahead.
you
You
go.
go ahead. You
I-
go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, good sir. I feel like Tatsugiri being your only water type is just kind of an issue, because the thing is that so many Pokemon are checked by the existence of a defensive water type, and Tatsugiri physically cannot do that role. It cannot be bulky in the slightest. Like it can't be like Starmie, where don't get me wrong.
You think
Starmie
Starmie has
okay.
better bulk than Tatsugiri?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tatsugiri loves holding an Assault Vest. It has an immunity. Tatsugiri has the Dragon typing, which is just naturally way more resistances. Like, I don't...
Its defense stat is 20 higher, and also Starmie is a very great assault vest user.
That's
So
true.
is Tatsugiri.
I'm not saying it's bad, but the thing is that it's not.
I'm saying that I wouldn't say, oh, well, Starmie can be run defensively, but Tatsugiri can't. Like, Tatsugiri has more resists, has better special defense, has an immunity. No.
Oh, it does have a better special defense. I didn't even know that. I still think that it is an overall worse defensive Pokemon.
I just disagree.
It also can't.
wouldn't say
It can't heal itself.
Yeah, it can't heal itself either, and Starmie can do that, so it's
Which
it's
is pretty
just
big
outmatched.
It's pretty big for a wall, and don't even give me the whole wish Clefable bullshit. Like,
Well, no, that's
No.
more for Aggron. Giri,
It's
I'll let
okay,
Giri
Tatsu.
die.
yeah,
Steve, it's okay. Tatsugiri gets rest.
true.
I mean, it does. I'll just draft on Dozo and do Commander Shreds.
True.
Yes, in singles, yes.
No. Trust. Let him cook.
But yeah, I do think this team will make many people very angry, which alone makes me very happy. I like it when
Yeah.
people get angry in my Draft League Discord. What are you thinking, Kenny? Before I say something.
D tier. I'm just kidding. I'd put it. Hold on. Go back to the doc again. Throw it right under Legion.
You know what?
That's what I
Uh,
think, at least.
I will put it there just because I know how much it will make Vinny upset that he's below Legion.
I was about to say, I'm like, I definitely don't agree. Better than mine.
Actually, let me go back. Let me go.
Here, just look at
You
the
could
two.
put it. You
Like,
can put
just
it
look
one
at the
above
matchup.
Legion. You could
I
put
was
it
gonna
one
say,
above
just look at the
Legion.
matchup here. Like,
Okay, well I can't base the tiering off of whether
well,
you
no,
beat
I
Legion
know,
or not.
but just like look at, like
Look
I
at
feel
the
like
matchup
I have-
compared to a soundproof Obama Snow.
If you'd consult the graph.
But yeah, I would probably put the team over Legion's team just because, you know, I see the synergy with the stall
There's a lot more synergy here because then also on top of there being Stall, there's Toxic Spikes Glamora.
Yep.
Oh boy!
And I have multiple.
Oh,
I have Glamora, like, which is just
you have a lot of
control. Gliscor has perfect hazard control. Skeledirge is a spin blocker and just it sets up when you have a weak Pokemon that's clicking Rapid Spin.
And then like if you have to bring Toadstool or Tatsu, they both have Rapid Spin too, so it's like you have good hazard removal.
And then you
Like
also
you have some of the best
Guard.
hazard removal in the league.
Yeah, Magic Guard Clef, so you don't even have to run boots. So like you can just deal with hazards sometimes.
I also don't even really care about hazards on my team. Like aside from Weavile, am I really worried?
I mean Dirge, but other than that, yeah.
Well, Dirge has Slack Off, so.
Well, not even.
I mean,
just
yeah,
that.
but still, like taking 25% when you switch in on Stealth Rocks, like that is enough to put you in chip range, or that's enough chip to put you in range of kills.
Yeah,
from like a lot of Pokemon that
or
aren't
at least
that
getting
strong.
two-shot.
Yeah, like it's a big deal.
That's why Will-O-Wisp.
True. But yeah, I could see like above Legions, but I do personally like Jay's team a bit better. Personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but continue.
I could
You're
see
just a
it
hater.
going either way. I could honestly see Vinny's above J mines as well.
I could see.
I'm also standing right. I'm also like listening to you as you say this.
I also literally have a gun, and I'm gonna get you.
True.
I think
Okay, but let's move on from Vinny's team because we all know he's just gonna keep on yapping if we let him.
True.
So let's move on to Stars' team. I know Stars is probably itching to be talked about on his team here because I know he thinks very highly of this team. So what do you guys think?
Stars
Forever
is drafting
shout out.
Victini. I'm so surprised.
More than one pointer on a team. I see you, brother. I see you.
I respect it. I respect it.
This is very min-maxed.
This is a
I'm
me
not,
team. I love this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I just like kind of failed to see why Raboot exists on this team in the first place.
Yeah,
I feel like a
Does it
different-
get core change?
No, only Cinderace does. I like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. It's just like I don't know why Raboot's here when Victini is like literally the perfect fire type.
You want to know what's absolutely fucking hilarious?
What's up?
Look at this team and look at Iron Bundle and just think for a second that Raboot could be a fucking Dugong right now.
True, dude. Put it.
I mean, well, no.
Get
you have
Dugong on your
Punch
team.
Mega Mawile. You're fine.
True, but that thing is not switching out on a Hydro Pump and eating
It's not
too.
switching in. It revenge kills.
It's okay, Primarina, guys.
Actually, let's be real. Bundle has a real defense stat. That thing
That
can
is
definitely.
huge power Mega Maw.
Vinny,
No.
run the calc. Run it.
I'm running it right now.
Sucker Punch. Run Sucker Punch because you're not living
Why would
two
I run
Hydro Pumps.
Sucker Punch?
Because you're not living two Hydro Pumps, so you can't switch in and then hit it afterwards.
Okay. Hang on.
Vinny trying to contest, but he knows he's wrong, so he stops. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Sucker Punch. Holy oh wait, no, hang on. This is no attack investment. Mawile, hang on.
Why the fuck is Mega Mawile no attack investment?
It's a defensive Mega Mawile. Okay.
Well, dude, huge
Sucker
power
Punch
essentially
does-
makes it.
Sucker Punch does half to 60.
How much does
And-
Iron Head do?
I'd
It kills, dude.
guess-
That thing probably kills twice.
No, I'm guessing it does like 80.
I don't think it kills.
80? What are you guys talking about? Okay, it does 86 to 103.
Okay, so it's a roll, is what you're telling me.
And Play Rough kills.
Hey, 80 from
Oh, okay.
86 isn't that far off.
Play Rough kills.
Guaranteed.
You have a 10% chance to not kill.
Hey, those, I like those odds. I like those odds.
What I'm hearing right now is that is a very easy Snowscape Aurora Veil counter right there.
All right, we're getting sidetracked. We're getting sidetracked.
Yeah. Regardless, Despite all that, I do think that like replacing Raboot with a different, better one-pointer could make this team significantly better. But even then, I think this team like is very, very solid. Like I see nothing wrong, like objectively wrong with this team. Like I don't know exactly about the speed tiers because it does seem a little slow, like just looking at it. But I could be wrong.
It's a bit on the slow side, but I still like it.
You got Meowscarada, you got Choice Victini, like
Yeah.
I rock with it.
Like Meow, like you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like I think Meowscarada is enough to make it not a slow team. I can't talk. You'll see my team in a second. I can't talk very much. My team's slow as fuck. But
I will also have to mention this as well. Once I mentioned how slow things were, I realized, oh, this thing can just run Trick Room Reuniclus and go into Mega Mawile, huh?
It can do that.
it might not even need to switch. That thing's crazy.
True.
Magic Guard, Life Orb, Trick Room, Calm Mind, Reuniclus with Tera Fairy.
After it gets its weakness policy proc from knockoff.
True.
Like, this Ryun genuinely might just, like, fuck some shit up. Like, Ryun is an incredibly strong Tera Captain, and that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to seeing. Because genuinely, no one has drafted Ryun without Tera. That is the whole reason that we allowed this thing to Tera in the first place, just so we could see someone use Ryun and prove to us why it should be Tera banned.
I love Reuniclus. It's such a good Pokemon.
I agree.
Like, I don't really have any complaints about this team. I feel like it's min-maxed like very optimally. I think it's min-maxed very optimally. Literally, the only thing I'm seeing with this team is like, just get rid of Raboot, dude. You know? Like,
yeah.
I understand if it's like, oh, he's like my little guy. I like him. Because I have Cosmog in another league on my team because he's 0 points. And I was just like, oh, come on, he's cute. I like him.
Drafting a one-pointer because you like it? What the hell is wrong with you guys?
But also I will mention your other one-pointer, Morgrim. I definitely respect it. The dual screens, like this thing probably should be a two-pointer.
Like, it's got
like
stuff.
the shit that it can do, you at least have to respect. But I will also say, in order for it to like reliably get multiple things off that you want it to, you should be running Eviolite, and if you're running Eviolite, you're not running Light Clay. So that's kind of something I would mention, but at the same time, like, it's solid. I can't really complain too much. Like, it's just good. So
yeah, I feel like you could get away with running Light Clay because after I don't know, it's rough because if you have an Eviolite and then you set up a screen and then you take a hit, like, you'll actually eat it pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just only have the screen helping you, like, you're still gonna take a decent amount, but you'll at least live it.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to get your second screen up, and then you'll die.
Yeah, you gotta die after your second screen. That's the thing. Either that or you parting shot and you only have one screen.
Yeah, which
I mean, suicide screens
is fair.
Isn't terrible.
Especially considering it's a fucking Victini, Mega Mawile, Meowscarada team. So,
dude, this team is literally itching to get Choice Band Victini, switched into, and like it just wants to be switched in and spam V-Create.
Yeah, it really does.
It's literally begging to use V-Create.
For sure. And I do think that this team is definitely like, do we think it's better than Caps and like Justin?
I wouldn't put it above Crayons. I think it's really good, but I don't know if I put
Hold on.
Let me take a look at Cran's team again.
I'd put this above Cran.
I would put it above Cran just because I hate Mega Galade. Just because I hate that one. It's my bias, but this is my tier list, so fuck you guys.
Damn.
And generally speaking, like, I like the look of this team better than Cran's for whatever reason. Like, when I look at this team, I'm like,
when you look at those two,
like you look at Stars' team, and it just feels right. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like you get it, you know?
Yeah, like the only thing that like I didn't quite jive with entirely was Nidoqueen, but I'm like, yeah, you kind of need it. Like it's your ground type and it's your grounded poison type, so it's like I get it.
Nidoqueen's a good Pokemon, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
Nidoqueen's
a solid
fun,
mon. It's a solid mon. It's just for whatever reason, that of all things is just the thing that stands out on Stars' team. To me, is like being like, maybe that could have been a little better, but that's the only thing. And I would say of the Nido twins, this is probably the better one to have, just because it's more defensively oriented, and I feel like you generally want that, considering that you want like at least a trio of defensive mons between Skarmory, like potentially Ryun, and then the Nido. Like getting a trio is a little bit better than just having 2 defensive.
I mean, they have Prim too.
True. I did forget about Prim.
Prim is a pretty good defensive Pokemon.
True, yeah. I always think of Prim as like a defense offense, you know, like max HP, max special attack. Like you come in, do a fucking big ass hit, and then you get the fuck out of there.
It ain't a Stars team without a Primarina and a Victini.
True.
True.
And a Hisuian Zoroark.
Alright, Kenny.
Now it's Kenny's
You
turn.
have to answer for your crimes.
I helped Kenny
First
with
of
this
all-
team, and I think it's awesome.
First of all, I do want to establish that my defensive Pokemon are whack as fuck. It's pre Mega Diancie, Zapdos, Arboliva, kind of Starmie, kind of Incineroar, kind of Muck, kind of Shuckle, kind of Mega Obamasnow. I have very iffy defensive Pokemon. But
the
the thing is,
defensive like plague that affected this server, like I don't understand what happened this draft.
But also defensive Goldengo is an option too. I will.
the
just
thing
want to
is
throw
that
out, too.
Goldango. I didn't mention Goldango. That's a very viable defensive Pokemon, and it could literally be nasty plot and defensive at the same time, and just sweep your team anyways.
Yep.
Like that's the thing, is that Goldango is he's just a vile little fucking mouse. He's a little rat man.
I love the string cheese man. The surfing string cheese man.
One of my problems with this team is in terms of like win conditions, right? Like you've got momentum, you've got Zapdos stuff, but like offensive Zapdos isn't winning games. Goldengo can, and Great Tusk can, and Mega Diancie can. Like Goldengo and Mega Diancie could, if they get like the right setup, they get the right momentum. Great Tusk, you could just bring a choice band and fuck up shit.
I'd argue that Zapdos can win games even defensive.
Yeah.
Like
no,
it's pure defensive presence. Like sometimes it just can't be broken, and that's why you win the game.
Oh well, yeah.
I'd argue that Zapdos is a pretty good win condition.
I'm talking about offensive win conditions here.
Yeah, no, but like it won't immediately sweep their team. But the thing is that if you break down their team just to the point where Zapdos can't break it, you could just keep Zapdos in for the rest of the battle, and Zapdos will fucking sit there, paralyze their whole team with static or like discharge, and just be so obnoxious. It's such an obnoxious Pokemon.
I fully agree. And I know, Kenny, you and I have yapped like beyond belief about like most of this team, but like Tera Arboliva, the fucking
I
goat.
love Arboliva.
I love Tera. I do love me some Tera Arboliva. That mon is a demon. That thing nearly 1v1. No, that thing nearly 1v2'd a fucking Corviknight and Tera Arcanine. Like, I needed to get PP stalled in order to lose that matchup. Yes, genuinely, I am 100% serious, and I wasn't even a Tera Fire set. I was running fucking Tera Poison.
That's hype.
But then, Tera Phalanx is genuinely like fucking awesome. I love that guy. Like with no retreat, and then like, you know, Tera Bug first impression. Like, it's a silly set, but in a league where we can't overlap on Tera types, I think that is serious value. Especially considering that like you beat the psychic types that want to be switching.
I was about to say it'll fuck up Mega Zam one week.
Yeah, exactly. It'll fuck up Mega Zam. It'll fuck up Ting Loot. Like genuinely, it'll fuck up Justin's team like a bit. Like Phalanx, 100% is a very solid mon as a Tera Captain, and for 3 points, that's value. And Muck,
Absolutely.
we all love Muck. The rest of the
Do
team,
we?
like, it's just solid. Like, it's just
Dude,
a very
watertight
standard...
Muck is just not okay.
Watertight Muck is awesome.
But I already know where I want to put this team.
D tier
so-
because Mega
Yeah, you wanna-
Abomasnow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mega Abomasnow, awful team.
No.
Wait a
guys.
minute. You could have 2 Megas?
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I just noticed this.
I also just noticed this.
What the
I-
fuck?
Did no one notice?
This No one, literally 0 people noticed this. What the fuck?
Not a single person noticed that Kenny
Is
had
it
2
is
Megas?
even on the rules that you can't have 2 megas?
I think it
Like,
is
I
in
don't-
the rules. I think it is in the rules.
Because I remember when I was drafting, I thought about getting. Hang on, we
I
check.
know. I don't see it on the ban list. It doesn't say you can only have 1 mega on the rules.
Other rules.
Because there's the Tera rules.
I keyworded mega, and it's
I
only
mean-
mega. It's only talking about mega Slowbro, and then the mega complex bands.
Yeah, it says
Maybe?
you don't have to draft a Mega. You don't have to first turn.
Huh.
Oh, I think you're good.
I'm gonna have to discuss this with some of the other mods. Just.
I mean,
to
I'm
see.
willing to change Pokemon. I'm willing to
Genu-
change my Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure Mega Abomasnow and regular Abomasnow are in the same.
They're in the
tier.
same tier, aren't they?
No, Mega Abomasnow is 1 point more expensive.
Oh,
I see.
well, then you might just get a free extra point, like if we have to trade regular Abomasnow. But like, regardless, like,
I'm probably
don't
gonna
see
change
it
my
anywhere.
I'm probably gonna change my Pokemon if I can't get Mega Abomasnow. The
Maybe.
biggest appeal for me was having a grassy terrain, grassy glide boosted Mega Abomasnow because it has 132
Don't
attack.
lie. The biggest benefit was not that. It was making me upset.
that is
Well,
true.
that's also a factor, but isn't the main factor.
Yeah, I will have to like discuss this with some of the other mods just to make sure. We might
Put him
leave
in
it for-
cheating tier.
True, cheater tier. We might we might just need that to be changed for week 2, but I don't think it'll make a massive difference. But
Yeah.
I do think that. What do you think, Vinny?
I'd
Like,
say
be
B
objective.
tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say be objective here.
I'd say B.
Like where in B do you think? Because I agree that
Right below Vine.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm
No, put it
torn
on J
between.
mines.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Jay or I kind of like Kenny's team a little bit better than Jay's, but I do think that it's a little bit worse than IHLP's personally. What do you think about this ranking, Kenny?
I would agree that I'm high B tier. Hold on, let me look at IHLP's team. Yeah, I can feel comfortable being under or above that, like directly. I don't think I am in A tier or below J mines. I feel like me and IHLP or Renegade, like our teams are like very similar in strength.
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. So I think this is a good spot for right now. Kind of just like
Yeah.
either or depending on the matchup. All right, we are getting pretty close to the end here. Now we have the owner himself, Mr. Manaburn here. But what are your guys' thoughts on the owners team here?
So first of all, Roaring Moon, which means he's gonna win the draft.
True.
I actually am not that big of a fan of this. Like-
I am a big fan of this because it is Hippopotas is a sand setter, which gives Sandrush Excadrill, and also the Spadef boost to pre-Tera Diancie.
Oh yeah, but you have to bring Hippopotas, so...
That's not a bad Pokemon. It gets Slack off.
Yeah.
You have to live a hit in order to slack off.
Within a Violite, Hippopotas is genuinely bulky.
This is not a bad Pokemon.
Like, it's not
Let me know
amazing, but it's not the worst
Zacian.
thing in the world ever.
It's just bad Hippowdon.
Yeah, who's already like kind of mid. But anyway, I think that Tentacool is good for this team. It's grounded poison, it's got rapid spin and stuff. Exploud is funny. Exploud will just randomly click boom burst and shit. Breloom
Exploud could just steal a game. Exploud could absolutely just steal a game.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Deoxys speed guy. I feel like it never does enough damage, and it's cool hazard control, I guess, but like, you're not really threatened by it that much, and if you have good removal on your team, Deoxys speed might not even come. Like,
I disagree with that. I feel like offensive Deoxys speed can really clutch out some games. The thing is that I feel like it gets nasty plot, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you either like get a nasty plot, like
I mean,
boost,
it's
or you're
90,
not killing
like-
things. Because the thing is that like if this thing wants to kill Pokemon, it's gonna be running Life Orb. That's just the item it will hold. Maybe Specs, maybe Band, but for the most part, it's gonna be Life Orb. And since it's so fast, it's not gonna need speed investment, so it's gonna be max. It's gonna be max attack or special attack, or maybe mixed sometimes. But even with that and Life Orb, you kind of need a boost, or you're just not killing things unless it's like a quad super effective hit, you know?
The best case
Or
scenario
unless it's
for
like a
an
Psycho
offensive Deoxys speed is because it is so fast, it can outspeed opponents' Scarfers and Revenge kill them, right? The problem is it just doesn't hit hard enough to threaten some of the really fast like Pokemon. Like, you're getting Bundle out maybe.
Oh
but,
yeah,
like,
you're psycho boosting that thing.
Or
but like
Thunderbolting
some
it,
other
yeah.
Pokemon that are frail and fast, you might not be able to just straight up one shot. Like Mega Zam, you might not one shot Mega Zam. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you get Darkrai. Like, they're frail, fast Pokemon, but you need to one-shot them, right?
Yeah,
Or you're
like
just
I
gonna
don't think you
lose.
can one shot a Scarf Urshifu. Single specifically.
Here's the
I
thing
was
that
about to say, yeah.
that I would say about Manaburn's team currently is I agree with everything you guys are saying about Deoxys speed, like in general, but I feel like on this team specifically, I think this team has the potential to be able to get like a lot of that crucial chip off and be able to allow Deoxys speed to stay in the back. Like it doesn't need
I mean, it's got
to come out
Aerial
early
8,
game.
Mega Pinsir, Quick Attack stuff, so...
Dude,
Yeah,
Mega
like-
Pinsir is so gross.
I love Mega Pinsir. That thing will be so fun to see like how he plays that. But like I was saying, Deoxys speed, I think it can stay in the back and it can afford to be a revenge killer, because what your guys are saying is 100% true. It struggles to get those Okos, but with just a little bit of chip, this thing can take a game.
I absolutely agree with that.
And I think this team can definitely like put in that work, especially with like Diancie, like set up
And
Diancie, yep, Diancie and a Sand Core. Like I think those things together, on top of like a Bandit or even a Scarf Roaring Moon, can get that chip damage off just enough to be able to allow Deoxys speed to really put in work.
I agree. Like you get like a Bandit Excadrill, a Scarf Roaring Moon. Yeah, your Hippopotas, your Diancie. That's like a perfect amount of like chaos to be like, okay, but are you ready for my Deoxys speed though?
Yeah, exactly. That's something I will 100% agree with. Like,
Because Deoxys speed is also very like hard Pokemon to prepare for, because you can like lead it and then use Stealth Rock or Spikes and then switch it out, and then you're like, okay, that's support Deoxys, and then you're actually just Life Orb, but you were 2 attacks, Nasty Plot, and Stealth Rock.
yeah,
You know, it's just like Deoxys is a very like hard Pokemon to prepare for in concept.
Especially since, like, another thing to
like-
note about it is the fact that it can be deceptively bulky too, because it doesn't require so much speed investment that you can just afford to run a lot more in your defenses. And then that in turn allows it to be a really good weakness policy user with its mixed coverage. Like, imagine this thing with like mixed coverage with like psychic, not even like psycho boost, just so you're not lowering your special attack, and then like, for example, e-speed for like scarfers that will outspeed you, or like
superpower
knockoff. Like, this thing has some whack ass coverage. So I genuinely think that this team can put in some serious work and has some really good pivoting options, has really good priority moves. Like, I think this team can be incredible given the right play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's quite as good as some other teams.
I don't think it's better than Crayons, but you could put it A if you want.
I don't think it's quite as good as Crayons either. I personally wouldn't rate it above Mike's, so maybe we could like bump Mike up and then put like Mana Burn here.
Yeah, I could.
I mean,
see
if you
that.
want to do that.
Like, that's just sort of like what I'm thinking, just to like keep it even, because I feel like this is just like kind of.
It looks ugly.
Exactly. And everybody knows when it comes to tier list videos, you want the tier list to look pretty. And now we got the last team here, which is Wolf, or Old Man. What do we think about this team, guys? Because I have some mixed emotions on a couple of things.
Oh, I didn't even realize that he took Zero Aura.
I don't really like it. First of all, it's got most of the top
even
tiers
know.
that I think are fraudulent, except for Garchomp.
Do you think Zera's a fraud?
I don't like Zera. No, I think it's pretty fraudulent.
I agree. That's one of the few takes that I agree with.
I think that like Zera Aura and Darkrai are just like, first of all, they're very one note. Second of all, they're easy to counter. Third of all, they do the same thing. Like, it's just like Garchomp is cool and it's great hazard control too, but you don't have a spin blocker to capitalize on that. And you have like Screen Tail and stuff, but Screen Tail and Tangrowth are not the defensive backbone you think they are.
I would disagree. I think they are in fact the defensive backbone that you think they are. But I also feel like that Zero Aura, Darkrai, and like maybe even Garchomp to some degrees are not the offensive backbone that you really want most.
Well, I don't think that either.
Like, I think this team will be focusing really hard on being very defensive, that it will kind of like lose out a little bit on the fact that it can be like offensive. Like, Zero Aura like is kind of going to be forced to run like just choice sets, I feel like.
Yeah, you're kind of forced to run Choice Band or Life Orb, or I guess Specs too.
Yeah,
but I'd more lean towards Band.
And Darkrai is kind of in that same boat, and I feel like the main benefit with Darkrai is being able to switch up your moves depending on what switches in on you. Because, like,
Darkrai's got coverage. That's the reason it's, like, on par with Spectre, is because Spectre hits harder and Darkrai has coverage.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, breaking with Darkrai on this team is going to be hard, man. I mean, Mega Blastoise is there, too. That thing has great offensive potential.
Yeah.
But, like, and I'm not respecting Salazzle. I think that overall that you're just gonna have some major problems when you go up against some of the more defensive teams in this draft. Like, I mean, obviously mine in the sorts of like, but even like Ash Ice Claws, like that's gonna be very hard to break with. Like, you're gonna have to run offensive Garchomp, and then you're losing some of your defensive value. Like you lose your ground type. Like, if you're solely focused on making Garchomp offensive because you need it to be to break things, then you lose that defensive backbone, you know? So I'm not a big fan of this team personally.
Yeah. And then I will say I'm not a huge fan of the Tera Captain picks either. Like, this is kind of one of the few times where like I I feel like you could have had some better low tiers to like draft with your Tera
I don't know.
Captains.
Swagger pretty awesome.
Mini Ors Terra Band, yeah.
Mini or Saraband, yeah. Like Noctowl is just like not good. Like it's just like for a 2-pointer, sure, whatever. But like Orthworm, like
Is Tangrowth Terra legal?
no.
I would have just
Teraband.
gotten rid of Orthworm and okay, I was about to say I was like you could have just Tangrowth and got rid of Orthworm and Noctowl, but
Yeah, it's just like I'm kind of just like I'm fine with you having those bonds. It's just like I feel like you could genuinely get so much more value. Like Hisui and Avila, of course, like it's your lug. You're going to have that as your Tera Captain. I 1000% understand and respect it. But like your other Tera Captains, like Noctowl and Orthworm, I feel like those could be definitely better since you don't need another defensive Pokemon. Like you could have gotten a different steel type, for example, or a different flying type. Like you didn't need to have like those mons. Like you already have a flying type in Minior, which is fine.
yeah.
Like you
Let
don't
me
need
look at, like,
Noctowl.
It's a random.
I think it's
steel type
rough.
you could Terra around this level.
I
Yeah.
think it's rough that your steel type is a Tera Captain and it so badly very wants to Terra out of its weaknesses. Like, and only for tearing out of its weaknesses. Like, the thing is that Magnezone pulls it off so much better as a steel type that can Terra than Orthworm because, like, Magnezone gets a lot of benefits from terastallizing, while Orthworm is just, I'm a different type now, you know?
Yeah, it's just
Like,
like,
You can
that's literally all it does.
you could grab like Terra Registeel. If you want more offense, you can go Terra Escavalier. I actually really like Escavalier. Cool. I think that there's Terra Magneton, although that would require a little bit of working around with your team, because I don't think you need Magneton that much, but if you reformatted some stuff, I don't know. I think that there's definitely some options here.
yeah, like I can 1000% get like Tera Escavalier for sure. I think that would be a very respectable option. But like for sure, like I have my issues with it, but like I do think that this team, I feel like the biggest issue with this team is the fact that it is very defensive, but it gets out defensed by every other team that also is super defensive, and it's not offensive enough to break those defensive teams, while also like not defensive enough to then out like defense the offensive team's offense. Like if that makes sense. Like,
I feel like it also gets out offensed pretty hard.
Yeah, like it's going to be getting out offensed by other offensive teams, out defensed by other defensive teams, and because of that, your defenses aren't going to be able to stop your opponent's offenses, and your offense isn't going to be able to break your opponent's defenses. Like it's kind of two in the middle. Like it's not yeah.
I think this team would have been so much better off if he had kept Iron Moth.
Yeah, but I also understand why he made the decision that he did, because like
Shut your ass up.
I think
Take Iron Moth.
I think I would break too if a man was on his hands and knees begging me for 12 hours to trade him a Pokemon, annoying me while I'm trying to like enjoy life.
And
That
take
would've
care
been
of
me
my
if someone took
son.
Toadstool. If someone took Toadstool, that would have been me.
For sure. It's just like I wouldn't even say that this team is like genuinely god awful or anything. Like
I don't
it
think
can
it's bad.
definitely like it can definitely still put in work. I don't think it's
It's
like
not the worst team.
like I do think that it might still be in like a C tier range.
I think
Below
it's-
Ash Ice Claw, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right here. And then like, you know, just because this is what we talked about, just like yeah.
Damn. Rest in peace, the 11s.
Rest in poised.
Rest in
I
poise,
did
bro.
misspeak. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
Everybody point and laugh. He misspoke.
true. All right, so is there any other like last minute changes that we might want to like make? Like I don't think there's anything like huge like tier changes wise, but like is there any arguments for like, you know, moving a team like up a space or two or anything like that? Because I feel like this is pretty solid where it's at.
You should put me above Mana Burn because I'm asking nicely. And
You
I
should
have
put me
Mega
above
Bombs.
Kenny because I'm asking nicely.
No,
The thing is, that's like 2 spaces. That's like a lot.
that is a lot of spaces. Let me just take a quick gander at these two teams.
Bottom
here.
right. You can look right next. They're right next to each other. You ain't gotta look that much.
I'm yawning. Sorry. I'm just like looking at it. You know what? Just like I think both of these teams are fairly like even, so I'm just going to think in terms of like which team will win in a 1v1, and I'm just like I can't think. Yeah, that's the end of that sentence.
Broken things.
Well, here's the thing. Roaring Moons won 5 tournaments, and do you really want to underrate it again?
Yeah, well, how about Tera Bug first impression Phalanx that like fucking sends it to the afterlife?
True. Unironically, Tera Bug first impression Phalanx does unironically chunk a good majority of Manaburn's team. I can't deny.
How's that for a first impression, bitch?
You know, I was
Cue
gonna
the
move
laugh
you up,
track.
Kenny, but just for that, you're staying below.
No.
Fuck, you're killing me.
I killed him.
You're murdering me in cold blood.
How could you do that?
But yeah, I think this is solid. I do think that Drees's team objectively is just like the best. I might be a little tunnel visioned on just the top 6, but genuinely, I don't think there's any combination of Mons that has a good matchup into that top 6.
Yeah.
Like,
that's rough. That's
like
very
GG
rough.
no re, bruv. And
Mega Swagron.
I think Caps could be moved to S.
let me take a look at Cap. Yeah,
I don't hate it.
you know, I can see that. I rate also symmetry, not quite symmetry.
You would need to move Legion to
not-
C in order to have symmetry. You know what's crazy? I said that because I knew it would piss Legion. I thought you'd do it.
I am low-key tempted just for symmetry's sake. I
Send
am
his ass
low-key
to
tempted.
It has
Send him
4
to
in
C.
every. Do it.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Not quite full symmetry because we only have one D tier team, and honestly, it's literally just because it's an all 11 pointers team. Like when you
Where's
draft
your
all
Iron
Mons,
Bundle? Put Iron Bundle in 11 points next league.
True.
despite the fact that I think that Mon is ass, it is not an 11 pointer. Yeah, I just still don't think that it's still like a objectively bad team. Like I think it still has good matchups. It's just like when you draft all mid Mons, that's kind of just what you get sometimes, especially when
Your
you
team
can't
becomes
Tera any of them. Like
Yeah.
like if it was all
out on a lot.
like even if it was all 10 pointers and you could at least Tera one Mon, like get one broken Tera Captain, it might boost it up a little bit. But like since it's all 11 pointers, just like you're kind of just getting what you get at that point.
Dude, I think it's so funny because I'm imagining what it would be like if he got one Tera Captain, and just having Tera, Galarian, Moltres would make this team so much better.
Or Tera Scolipede.
I was gonna say Terra Metagross.
Terragross probably would have been good too. Tera Sylvally.
Brother, I wouldn't take Terra Sylvally for 2 points.
Or Tera Tap. No, I wouldn't even say Tera Tapu Bulu. That thing doesn't get Tera Blast. Still no fairy moves.
This is so sad.
That's
Bro
rough.
wants Play Rough so bad. He is fiending.
He wants that.
For the
He want
Play
that
Rough.
cookie so fucking bad. He want that cookie so bad.
He wants it. But yeah,
All right.
I do think this is the tier list. If you guys are upset, please feel free to drop a comment down in the YouTube comments. Yeah.
Dude, that was
For
good. That was a good
algorithm
one.
purposes,
This is a great outro. I'm both tired and I'm a little intoxicated. I finished not the entire liter. I am not.
Do you want me
I'm not
to?
that
Do you want me to
good,
do
but,
Vinny and Dragon outro?
I'll drink to that.
I finished my drink. But no. Yeah, no. I can outro this.
Okay, have fun.
Of course, everybody, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Of course, go check out Vinny. His channel is linked in the description. Bye bye.
Later.
See ya.